My name's Shawn Battle. I'm a 6-foot defensive back at Newman Garetti High School. I got 14 offers. I play safety too as well. Welcome to Sports News.
What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Sports Muse podcast. I have a very special guest on the show today. Before we jump to it, I want to thank my sponsors, Raise Energy, some of the best tasting energy drinks on the market. If you use promo code SportsMuse, you get 15% off of your purchase. But like I said, the other man on the other side of the screen is a gentleman by the name of Shawn Battle. He's one of the best players in the state of Pennsylvania. He's one of the best players in the nation. He's a down DB. Shawn, how you doing, man?
I'm doing good. How you?
I'm doing pretty well, man. So let's start here. Can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
I like to play. I play football, play basketball. I just like to chill and work out. My life just around sports.
I like that, man. Yeah, like that's much how I felt. Like anything I could do, like sports wise, if I was gonna play video games, it's gonna be a sports video game. So much of the same way, just not nearly as talented as you. So it's always interesting is you've already been offered by some huge schools. You're getting ready to start your junior year next year. You're part of the 2023 class. Was there an offer so far that's meant a little bit more to you that was like, kind of eye-opening where you're like, man, I made it?
I ain't gonna lie to you. I say Texas A&M because that's a big offer, especially for your first one in the SEC. And that opened my eyes up. For real. I knew I could do it. It just, when I got that, I just felt like that was motivation to keep working.
Yeah, and that's a big one because generally, like your first offer is like your local big college if you're a big time player. So, Pitt, Penn State, maybe WVU, something like that. In that general area. But the fact Texas A&M, coming after you, like you're kind of on people's radar at that point. So that's definitely a pretty big one. Great program there. So yeah, I mean, and the offers are just gonna keep rolling in. So do you have any idea when you're going to drop a top list of schools or when you plan on making a commitment? I mean, you still have a while, but do you have an idea?
I say once after I visit certain schools in June and July and August, after that, so sometime around like late August, early September, I say.
Okay. And what schools do you have lined up for visits so far?
My first school, I'm going to Arizona State, June 5th through the 8th. And then the week after, I'm going to Rutgers. And the week after that, I'm going to Penn State.
I'd love to see you check out Pitt, man. Pitt's got some dogs they just got on defense with Elliott Donald, Nakai Johnson, MJ Devonshire just transferred back. I'm from the Pittsburgh area. I love to watch you play.
Yeah.
Now let me ask you this. What do you think the best part of your game is? What separates you?
I say the way how I walk in the game, it's like I'm totally different. Like once I'm locked in, ain't nothing taking me out my game. I just play my game.
Oh man, that's awesome. Yeah, that's definitely awesome to hear. And who's some of the guys you like to watch tape of? Like who do you like to study?
I like to study Denzel Ward. Who else I like to study? Derek Stingley from LSU. I like them too.
Yeah, those are definitely great guys. And Denzel Ward, I think, is like underrated because Cleveland, I mean, they had success last year, but for a while they haven't had success. But Denzel Ward's a straight up dog, man. I'm definitely a big Ward fan. And Stingley's going to be a top 5 draft pick probably this coming draft. So he's also just another guy who can wreck your day. So I mentioned that you're getting ready to start your junior year. And I've mentioned that you're one of the top players in the nation, one of the top players in the state. Have you ever kind of sat back and thought about it where you're like, I don't know, as a little kid, I'm sure you dreamed of this, all this attention, almost any school would want you. Have you ever really thought back and just thought of it?
Yeah, because like when I was young, it was always basketball before football. So like football was like my second option. So like once I became to like my 8th grade, my freshman year of high school, that's when I knew like football was just gonna be for me. But I still play basketball because basketball also helped me on the field with my IQ.
Yeah, basketball helps like just from a fundamental footwork. You know what I mean? Like the idea of like if you have sloppy feet in basketball, I mean you're gonna get cooked on the reg. So like
Right.
the idea of like a DB, again, it goes back to that footwork. And I'm sure you're a guard, you have to have that impeccable footwork. And the two go hand in hand. And I'm always a fan of a guy. If you're an athlete, man, you can play multiple sports. So I hate the guys who are just one sport athletes. The fact that you're out there still hooping, I love to see that.
Right.
Now, before I get to rapid fire questions, there's people watching this, there's young people watching this that would love to be in your spot one day. What would be your message to them, about your kind of your drive and your journey?
I say never give up. Like whatever somebody say to you and it's like let's bring you down, use it as motivation. Cause I come from like a rough neighborhood. I've been taught like just go hard because there's been a lot of people saying I'm not gonna make it, I'm not gonna do it. So I just work hard, keep pushing, and do good in school. School is important because the better your grades is and your film are good, you get them Ivy League schools, you get big schools. That help out a lot. That see from colleges that help a lot.
Yeah, and I mean, you got to think when you're a top flight athlete, that's awesome. But you're one injury away from being, old news. So the
Yeah,
fact that if you keep your grades up, you get that education, that stuff lasts forever. And that's interesting. You said like, kind of just almost trying to get like your meal ticket out because I've interviewed two great guys from Philly with Elijah Judy and Ken Tolley. And they said a similar thing where like, there was a, tough neighborhood. Philly's a tough place to live. And the fact that you just have to have that drive to try to, better yourself, get your family, everything that you ever dreamed of. So I love to hear that. So with rapid fire questions, the first question I have is what is the first sports jersey you ever owned?
um, like I had a LaShawn McCoy jersey.
Ooh, a little shady. I like it.
Yeah, I got that. It's in the house. It's signed with his name on it. I remember that
Oh, that's
because my dad got a friend that knew the head coach and he got it signed. Yeah, it's in the house.
that's awesome. Yeah, that's one of my favorite Pitt players. So I definitely love Shady. PlayStation or Xbox?
Oh, PlayStation. PlayStation.
Favorite video game?
Either 2K or Man.
Favorite food?
Favorite food, I like Alfredo.
Ooh, I like it, man. A little chicken or a little shrimp in it. Yep, that's bomb. Least favorite place to eat?
Applebee's or something like that. I don't like that.
That's a good. Yeah, I'm not a big Applebee's fan. I like that. Favorite movie of all time?
You ever watch The Outsiders?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my favorite movie.
Okay,
Like,
that's a good one. That's a different one than I normally hear. I like that.
yeah, that's my favorite movie.
If you could have a superpower, what superpower would you pick?
I say Flash.
Okay, all right. Get that top flight speed.
Yeah.
If you could, go on a vacation or visit or temporarily live anywhere in the world, where would you go?
Dubai.
Oh, you knew that one right off the top of your head. You're like, I've been sitting on that one.
Yeah, Dubai.
Instagram or Twitter?
Instagram.
Do you have any hidden talents?
No, I don't think so. I don't know. I'll be thinking about lacrosse. I don't know.
Okay. A little Jim Brown, man.
Yeah.
And then last one, who is your celebrity crush?
My celebrity crush. What's her? Lala.
Okay. Okay. I like it, man. I get a lot of Zendayas. I get a lot of Margot Robbie. So no, I like it, man. Hey, I appreciate you taking the time. Definitely go check out my guy. He's one of my favorite players in the state. I'm really glad that he could take the time out of his busy schedule to come on the show. Definitely show him love. Instagram, Twitter, all that stuff. you definitely want to jump on the bandwagon. This kid's going to be big time in college. He's going to be big time on Sundays. So definitely check him out. Show him some love, guys. And if you like the episode, click like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.
All right, thank you.